Hello, you lovely people again, and I've just seen there on the news that there's another, what looks like to be like an American guy being shot and killed here on the island of Mindanao, uh, on the eastern side of Mindanao, near Butuan, on the province of Agusan del Sur. Barangay Pulang Lupa. I think I might have pronounced that wrongly, but it's something like that. What looks to be a robbery. Uh, he just turned up in the area with his living girlfriend. I believe his name is Ralph Eugene Manacle or something like that. I might have got that wrong as well, or pronounced it wrong. It's on the news anyway, guys. Anyway, what happened, according to the police, was he was looking in the back of his vehicle for something, and this guy just with a long arm, so I'm taking that's a rifle because the sidearm would be a pistol, so with a long arm, and shot him in the stomach. It's said there on the on the article that I read on the news that the guy didn't even think about it. He just shot him in the stomach, he had a shoulder bag. The American guy had a shoulder bag, took that. It come to light that there was only 50,000 pesos in there. Well, 50,000 pesos to us might not be a lot of money, but it's obviously worth a life here. And on about life, guys, as much as I do love it here, and I wouldn't, I wouldn't move, because of something like this, but life is very cheap here, guys. It really is. Life is cheap. There is no doubt about that, whether it be human life, animal life, anything, life here is very cheap. And as I said in one of my previous videos, we are coming up to the elections. There will probably be a lot more of this, but probably not. Well, I'm saying probably not. I don't know if it's going to be involve foreigners or not, but there will definitely be more of this. There'll be more shootings, more killings. And again, some of you guys who aren't living in Mindanao, who are living elsewhere in the Philippines, it happens there as well. It's not just in Mindanao, but Mindanao has got that reputation because of the Muslim community here. Now, over that way, I don't think it is a Muslim community because it's eastern Mindanao. Again, I've never been to that part of Mindanao, but nevertheless, even from any part of the Philippines, it doesn't have to be Mindanao, for another shooting, killing to take place, because the guy died. He was rushed to hospital, but he died of his wounds. It just brings it home, guys, doesn't it? That we are in a place where life is cheap, like I just said earlier on. And we have to be aware, we have to be careful. But how careful can you be? I don't know if this was daylight, if it was broad daylight, if it was evening time, night time. I really don't know. But I'm just saying this to you guys out there. That's an American by the name of Ralph Eugene Manacle has been shot dead over a robbery, and it wasn't a robbery that went wrong because the guy shot him. He didn't even. Apparently, according to witnesses and onlookers, the killer just walked up and shot him first. There wasn't even a kerfuffle, or there wasn't a commotion. He shot him first and then took the bag. And the American guy was 56 years old. And as I said, he said he just arrived in that area. So whether he'd just arrived in the Philippines and gone to meet because he said his partner was a long-term living partner, so that tells me he's been here for quite a while. But I don't know. Again, guys, it's only a speculation on my side. But this speculation of him being shot isn't speculation, that's a fact. It's on the news there now. Sad really, guys, isn't it? It is, you know. But like I said to you before in a previous video, the elections are coming up, but it's very rare that foreigners get shot during the elections. It's normally, you know, the politicians who are shooting each other, or politicians paying people to shoot, you know, rivals. And that is rife here. You know, that happens every election, and now there is a gun ban. Which, you know what I mean, for someone to walk around with a long arm, you know, at this particular time, because now with the elections coming up, there is a national gun ban where all the people who have registered firearms have to surrender their firearms to the PMP until after the election, and then of course they get them back. But it's just like in, you know, many countries that the most of the robberies and most of the killings and shootings around the world are not done by legal firearms, you know, by the normal person having a license and the normal person going through the proper channels and registering his firearm. So this gun probably isn't, he's not even registered. And you can get guns here, people, so easily. I've been offered them. I've been offered 45 calibers. I've been offered 38 caliber guns here for less than 10,000 pesos. Of course, I've declined. I'm a foreigner. Although, yes, I am a permanent resident, I'm still not allowed to have one. If I was a citizen of the Philippines, would I carry a gun? I don't know. It's something I have asked myself on numerous times. If I was a citizen, if I went for my citizenship after another 2 years here, would I get a firearm? I don't know. I don't know if I would or I wouldn't. Many people, and the people who's offered me guns is people that's been in the police, or they are in the police. And there's another guy who's a friend of mine, and he works for, well, he's an army guy, and he said, Stephen, you know, I said, safety first. I said, yeah, but, you know, I'm a foreigner, I can't, no, he said, don't worry about that, have one. No, I don't want one. But yeah, if I was a citizen, would I have a gun? I don't know. Something that if I do go for citizenship a couple of years down the line, I will see then. But as of now, I can't even really think about it because I'm not allowed. Many people here where I live, and although they're poor people, but they are citizens and they are working and they've got a tax number. They have guns, for their own safety. But and that's all you need here, guys. To get a gun, you need to be working. Obviously, you need to be a citizen. You need to be working with a tin number. You need to attend a gun club where you can learn how to shoot it, and you need to have a psychological test. I don't know what that involves. And then you're granted a firearm, pistol, 45 or something like that. But guns are rife here, guys. Really, guns are rife. They are 10 a penny, 10 a penny, and easy to get. I mean, if I wanted, which I do not want, I could go out and I could see some friends in Dipolog right now, and I could go asking around, and I could probably have a gun by tomorrow. But of course, I don't want anything like that. But I'm just saying to you how easy it actually is to get a gun here. So yes, people, another American's been shot and killed. Robbery, and not a failed robbery like I said, it's just a robbery that the guy... Now, to shoot him, now 50,000 pesos is not a lot of money, as we said, but for someone to come along and shoot somebody, they must have known that he had the money. So did he go to the ATM machine? I don't know what you can draw out here. I think in my bank that I'm in, which is the land bank, I can only draw 20,000 pesos a day on the ATM machine. But obviously, if you go inside, I think it's unlimited what you can draw out. Or it's a heck of a lot more than 20,000 pesos. But in my bank, I can only draw out 20,000 pesos per day on the ATM machine. And I think a lot of the banks is the same here. Now, for a guy to come along and shoot him and take his bag, he must have known that he had money. So where did he see him, Did he see him come out of a bank with a shoulder bag on or something like that? Because you wouldn't just shoot someone if he didn't know that they didn't have anything, so he must have known that this American guy, and he's with his girlfriend as well. Apparently, he stood with his girlfriend. He must have known that this guy had money. Uh, so yeah, it does. He does bring it home a little bit, people. That we are in a dangerous place. We are, and I don't think it would make that much difference how careful we are. The only thing that we can do is not go to the areas where we think it's dangerous. Now, this guy, I don't think it's dangerous in this place where he was. I don't know. I will have a look. I will look more into it. I will check it out and see if this place here, Agusan del Sur, is known for violence. But I'm sure it's not. Could be wrong. I don't know. But I will have a look and see. This place where I am, again, it's not. It's not. It's got a quiet reputation. It hasn't got like a notorious reputation. But again, people get shot here, mainly politicians. So shootings does happen here where I am. One not more than a month ago happened, not more than a couple of kilometres from where I am here. Politician was shot dead in his garden. So there are guns everywhere, and there are people willing to take someone's life for very little money. Someone told me when I was in Manila a while ago that you could actually get someone shot for the price of a bottle of beer. Crazy, isn't it? It's crazy even thinking these thoughts, but that's what I was told, and that was Filipinos that told me that. So yeah, you just got to watch who you upset. Well, don't watch who you upset. Don't upset. It's very simple. But bite your tongue. Bite your tongue. Walk away from problems, or just smile and try and solve the problem amicably. Try not to antagonize a Filipino in any way, shape, or form. They don't forget. They don't forget. It stays with them. No matter how placid they seem, they can turn just like this. Especially if they've had a drink or people wind them up, because they save face. They have to save face. Fortunately for me, I've never, to my knowledge, I've never upset anybody here, and I wouldn't want to. Uh, I've never had to. I've never been in a predicament where that has happened. And again, you can upset your wife here. You could upset your girlfriend. You could upset your girlfriend's, part of her family, or your wife's. You could say that, and they can do you in. So that's why I say to people, if you're in a bit of a rocky marriage or a rockier relationship, just get out. It's not worth taking the risk and staying there, because you don't know what's going to happen. This is not the West in any way, shape or form. As much as I love it here, I'm always aware that it's not the West. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you for stopping by and taking the time to to listen to this video and to watch it. But yes, an American's been shot dead, shot in the stomach, died of his wounds. They stole 50,000 pesos. Not a lot of money. Thank you, guys. Take care.